Most golf tips are just band-aids. If you want a swing that lasts, you need a foundation. Welcome to the Blueprint. In this video, I'm stripping away all the fluff and I'm going to build you a pro quality setup. We're doing it from the ground up so that you have the best chance to make a good golf swing every time you address a golf ball. And a pro quality setup always starts with a perfect grip. You look at the tour players, they all have perfect grips. Here's Tiger Woods' grip. Look what it looks like. You need to make yours look like his, and let me show you how. The first thing that you need to do is you need to grip the golf club down in the fingers of your lead hand, the top hand. You need to make sure that that heel pad is on top of the grip, and you need to make sure that your thumb is slightly right of center and that you've got no gap between that thumb and that forefinger. And that little V needs to point to your right shoulder. The next thing you need to do is you need to close the gap in your bottom hand, or for us right-handed players, our right hand. And you need to put that thumb right on top of the left thumb, then getting your fingers around the golf club so that you have this trigger finger right on the back of the grip to support the weight of the club. And that V, again, is pointing to your right shoulder. Take your time and build a perfect grip, because that's what's going to help you control this club face. It's going to help you control the weight of the golf club. If you have a bad grip, you are going to struggle for the rest of your golf career. So take the time now, build the foundation, build a great grip. The second part to our blueprint of a perfect foundation is we have to learn to aim. We have to learn to aim our body parallel to our target line. We need to aim that leading edge of the golf club perpendicular to our target line. Now, proper alignment is going to allow you to swing the shaft of the golf club on plane, which will be another video in this foundation series. So you need to work hard on getting proper, perfect alignment. The third part to our blueprint is perfect posture. Golf, we have to bend at the waist with our rear end sticking out and our back nice and flat. Look at this picture of Adam Scott. Perfect posture. Also in golf, we have to tilt our spine towards our rear foot. Look at this pro player. He has a tilt. These spine angles allow our body to pivot correctly, which is going to be step 2 in this foundation series. But if I have a tilt to my spine and I bend over, my weight will turn to my back foot so I can turn forward. If I stay in my posture correctly, I want a 90-degree angle between that shaft and my spine. And that is going to allow me to have my club be delivered back to the ground properly so I can compress this golf ball and hit solid shots. Now, the final element for our blueprint for a great foundation is ball position. And ball position is where we play the ball within our stance. And I want you playing that golf ball for all of your golf clubs 2 inches inside your left heel. Okay, and there's 2 reasons why I want this. The first one, the natural bottom to the arc of the golf club. When we swing that golf club, it has an arc. There is a bottom. Where the bottom to that arc wants to be is just opposite of our lead armpit, because from my left shoulder, our lead shoulder, to the end of that club is the longest lever in the golf swing. It's longer than the rear shoulder by about that far. So if that's where the club wants to bottom out naturally, here, that's where I want my golf ball. I want my golf ball just behind that. Second reason I need that ball forward is in our backswing, when we make this great pivot, I've got to get my upper body, my left shoulder, my lead shoulder, behind the golf ball. If I play the ball back in my stance, I can't ever get behind it. And if I don't get behind the ball, then I'm going to be flipping that club head down at the bottom. So play that ball position 2 inches inside your lead foot for all of your clubs. Driver, move it a little bit farther forward. Well, there are 4 elements to a great blueprint. I want you to comment below and tell me which one of those you have trouble with, and I'll comment back and we'll figure out how to fix things. And hey, if y'all want me to look at you, I'm looking for 10 people. I've got room for 10 people for online golf lessons. There's an app, you download the app, you share videos with me, I do a complete analysis, I send the analysis back to you. You then have 2 more opportunities to send me more videos so I can check up and make sure that you're following this blueprint. Because folks, if you'll get this blueprint correct, it's going to make the rest of your golf game so much easier. So there's my blueprint for you to start learning to play better golf, to start learning to have a sound, fundamental golf swing. Do those 4 elements: grip, aim, posture, ball position. Beautiful thing about them, you can be perfect, and you should strive to be perfect, because none of those 4 things deal with motion. None of them deal with hand-eye coordination, and none of them deal with athletic ability. Doesn't take any ability to just put your hands on the golf club correctly. All it takes is a little dedication. So you need to commit yourself to becoming perfect in those pre-swing, so that when we get to steps 2, 3, 4, and 5 of this foundation series, you're going to have a great chance of success. So if you want to learn to play golf correctly, you want to avoid all the fluff that's out there, you need to stick with this series, because it's going to transform your game. Listen, folks, I thank you so much for coming in and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you comment below. I want to hear about you and how you're doing. And folks, I'll see you in step number 2.